It has been a very interesting last 48 hours or so. Earlier today, that we see that Shedeur finally got drafted to the Cleveland Browns. Now, it's really bad whenever people like Donald Trump are coming out in support of Shedeur and asking what's going on with the NFL. It seems like their ploy of trying to cheat Shedeur and Deion a lesson is starting to backfire on them. And also, personally, I think that if you choose to buy any merchandise or Shedeur's jersey or anything like that, try to find his direct website and buy it from him directly. Don't go to the NFL's page. That's just my personal opinion. I want to say let's support him, but let's not support the NFL for the craziness they pulled in the last 24 to 48 hours. Now, with that being said, I don't agree with people trying to kick anybody while they're down. Now, Shedeur has a two-parent household, lots of confidence, and he has skills to back it up. And he works obviously hard. Not only that, he has a very in-depth knowledge of the game that most players won't have due to who his father is. His father can tell him who was one of the greatest of all time. This is BS. You can do this. He can give them a special insight that most people can't. Just think of it like somebody who is like a 15-year employee compared to a 1-year employee. The 15-year employee will be like, you know what, you could do this. They can't really say this to you, yada, yada, yada. While a 1-year employee is going to sit there and just be quiet, sit up straight, do everything they think they're supposed to do while they're shooting themselves in the foot. Okay. Now, with this whole entire thing going on, Shedeur got a prank call when he was waiting to be drafted. And it wasn't anything entertaining or funny at all.
Hey, is this Shedeur? This is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing? This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, been waiting.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man. We're going to take you with our next pick right here, man.
This thing will be legendary.
Yeah, but you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, man. Sorry about that.
Now, I'm not going to lie. When I initially first saw this, I thought this was fake. I was just like, okay, there's no way they would have his number to be able to contact them, because I'm pretty sure they would have the players on a lock and key, so nobody can influence, talk to them, etc., etc. But, then they showed the other perspective somehow, how this all kind of linked up. But before I show the other perspective where Shedeur is at, this happened in Ole Miss, Mississippi, allegedly, right? These kids, I know for a fact, will not face any penalties, no consequences. They're going to have this memory talking about how they pranked somebody. And this is one thing. Whenever somebody is confident and boisterous and know their worth, other people don't like it. There's an old saying to where they say, be humble. And being humble is two different meanings, right? One is, to me, don't be so prideful where you overlook the small stuff and it can mess up your blessings. The other one could be a potential warning. Be humble, because if somebody see your pride, your confidence, especially if it's around people that may look like this, they can potentially try to sabotage you, set you up, things of that nature. That's just the world we live in. And then unfortunately, whenever you are a skilled, confident black man, it makes a lot of other people, again, who kind of looks like this, feel insecure at times. So, let's go ahead and see the other perspective of this.
Oh my God! He's body! He's body! Oh no! Say that one more time for me.
This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, been waiting on you.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man.
No, for sure.
We're gonna take you with our next pick right here, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Let's be legendary.
But you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, man.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Ready to go. What does that mean?
And you know, it kind of sucks because you see the smile on his face at first. Was again, nobody's supposed to have his number, be able to contact him, so he's thinking it's an official call. But then he quickly realized, like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't sound right.
What did he say?
I don't know.
How you gonna ask us what it mean and you was on the phone? You heard that?
He said you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Sorry about that.
Why would he want me to talk?
What the fuck? I don't know what that was. It's 50-50. But nobody got this number though.
Did they just troll, bro?
Okay.
Man, he just got trolled, bro. They tripping now, man. Now I'm getting crashed out, bro.
Still on the board. Still on the board. Yeah, one more time for me.
And you see, that's what I'm talking about right there. Luckily, like I said, I'm sorry, I was trying to get something else pulled up, but you know, when you see the disrespect like this of people who are not as talented to get to where he's at, it's very frustrating, especially with the climate that we're in right now, where people feel more confident to disrespect somebody like that. It's just ridiculous.
It's day 3, so now I gotta have my phone on now. So,
what the numbers y'all call you?
fam, I thought that was a real person that called you, but it actually wasn't, was it?
No, I told you. That was a specific phone number, not in my name, not in anything.
So you bought that phone just for the drive?
Boost Mobile, shit the phone, just for the drive.
So how did they?
Nobody had the number.
That's what I'm saying.
The number was only in the email thread that the NFL sent out to only teams.
That's outrageous, bro. So the NFL leaked it, basically.
No, you can't say that. It could be one of their kids. It could be one of their kids that then seen the email and just took the number.
And I'm just curious, what attitude of his they don't like? That's the thing I don't understand. Every single thing I've seen of Shedeur so far has been kind, good, and humble, right? Never mind being confident, having confidence, and maybe being arrogant in your own ability that you worked hard for your whole entire life and try and model, not necessarily your game, because him and his father played different positions, but your father's work ethic and determination. This just doesn't make any sense. So much so that even Donald Trump agreed with it, or disagreed with the NFL's actions. What is going on with what is wrong with the NFL owners? Are they stupid? Deion Sanders was a great college football player and was even greater in the NFL. Donald Trump should know he was around when Deion was in his prime. He's also a very good coach, streetwise and smart. Therefore, Shedeur, his quarterback's son, a phenomenal genius, and is all set for greatness. He should be picked immediately by a team that wants to win. Good luck, Shedeur, and say hello to your wonderful father. Now, here's the thing. I think the NFL would have kept playing their games if Donald Trump did put this out. If more and more media coverage was like, okay, this is ridiculous. This doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? Why the NFL playing the games? And in truth, I'm not in this situation, but maybe it might be more beneficial for him just to go back and play for another year in college and then try to redo draft. I know his number got retired, but selling for this is just a slap in the face. On the other hand, though, I can see him using this to push him so hard that whenever he does get to play, he's going to blow them all away. But here's the reaction. And you'll think it'll be much better considering that he's much... Anyways, hold on, wait and play it.
Is this the moment?
The Seattle Seahawks have traded the 144th pick to the Cleveland Browns. With the 144th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Shedeur Sanders, quarterback, Colorado.
Listen to the reaction.
You hear that? You hear more boos and cheers. Are you crazy right now? They literally probably got one of the best quarterbacks out there, right? Should have went top 10, but you know, that's another conversation for itself. But yeah, this, I don't know. I will click on the comments normally and read some of those. However, it is, what is this?
Football field. He's got a strong arm. Very accurate.
Door in Cleveland?
Sanders 10. Sanders is home. Touchdown.
Sanders lets it go. Strike. Sanders, quick completion. Sanders fires. Got a man! Sanders down the field.
So they have them all on the page now. Okay. What was this? They were so confident. Where did it go? Okay. Well, anyways, like I was saying, if Shedeur comes out with more merch, definitely needs to go ahead and go to his website or whatever link he may drop eventually. But that's pretty much it for now. If you're watch, like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.